I have to be lying down. Well, I've been lying down for all this recent stuff, but really I have to be lying down with a fucking psychiatrist after watching this shit again. I cannot believe I watched this shit again. If you want to know what I'm typing, 1994, Ghoulies 4 came out. Now, if you're wondering why this is in a 2-pack, because I saw this for cheap, and I'm like, I don't remember Ghoulies 4 at all. A film. It's a 2.4 on IMDb. And what's funny is there's a bit of trivia where, first off, a 5th movie was planned, but never materialized, thankfully. And the reason that the Ghoulies were played by actors in costumes as opposed to puppets was because CineTel Films could not afford to use the puppet props of the original Ghoulies. That's how fucking cheap this movie is. It's so cheap they couldn't even use the cheap puppets, which is the title of the fucking movie. Instead, you get these two shitty looking, but ugly, fugly motherfuckers. One of them played by Tony Cox. Yeah, the guy from Bad Santa, who I guess is in the sequel, even though I thought he died. Not the actor, but the character I thought died in Bad Santa 1. Maybe I haven't seen Bad Santa in a while and I'm wrong. But yeah, Tony Cox plays one of these guys. And I think the other is Arturo Gil. Could be wrong. Horrible makeup, horrible job. There are fucking points where you can literally see their eye around the mask. Like Tony Cox happens to be black. So you see the mask and you see black skin. So it's like sometimes they made sure to fix it up and most times not. Cheap jack horse shit. Trying to do everything in the kitchen sink by Jim Wynorski, who is a shitty, horrible, terrible director. I'm sorry, he made one damn good film, and that's called Choppy Mall. Every other fucking film I've seen this guy make has been a gigantic piece of fucking shit. And you just say I suck because I like to curse, but these fucking movies bring nothing to the vocabulary other than curses and fucks and shits. Even at an hour and 20 some fucking minutes, this felt long as hell. This is the same guy who directed Cobra Gator, Shark-and-Saw Women's Prison Massacre, Piranaconda. It uses like 50 fucking fake names. You make it seem like he's in the Witness Protection Program. He's either Rob Robertson or Harold Blueberry or Jay Andrews or Sam Pepperman or Salvador Ross or Jamie Wagner or H.R. Blueberry. Directed stuff like The Witches of Brestwick, which is funnier than anything in this fucking movie. Or Busty Cops, or The Theme Below, or The Bear Winch Project 1, 2, and 3. Well, I will admit, I did not mind Demolition High with Corey Haim. I thought that was okay. So I guess that's 2 movies. I don't mind Demolition High with Corey Haim. Okay, I'll give you that, Jim Wynorski. Dear Cootie. But Munchie Strikes Back. Munchie. Not Munchies. I didn't even watch Munchies. Munchies. He didn't even direct that. He directed Munchie. 976 Evil 2, which I think my friend Mike didn't mind. I didn't watch it. Which makes sense, though, because I remember Mike's review and I looked up clips for it, and one of the fucking scenes from 976 Evil 2 is in this movie as stock footage. The Return of Swamp Thing, I didn't even like that film. Hard to Die, Sorority House Massacre 2, Dinosaur Island. Fucking shit. Sorry, I had to go on a little rant there. I mean, this film is what, an hour and 18 minutes, and then you have like 5 minutes of end credits. And even then, it was hard to sit through this. And sadly enough, this one actually links up with the first movie, which is the fucking Ghoulie movie I did not like. Ghoulies 2 is my favorite of the group because it was actually about the Ghoulies. It was Ghoulies and a carnival amusement park fucking people up, which is what I wanted in that film. Ghoulies 3 is a ripoff of Animal House. It's silly, it's goofy, it's stupid, but at least the Ghoulies are in it. Granted, they're just being the Three Stooges, but they're actually in it. They have stupid fun. Especially, holy shit, there's Jason Scott Lee. Before he did Dreading the Bruce Lee story. Holy shit, there's Kevin McCarthy. Chewing the scenery. Here, it's actually a sequel to the first one. You have the same actor, Pete Liapis, Liapis, Liapine, I don't know how the fuck to say his name. And in the first one, he was really into black magic, and this one, he's become a cop after that. He's become a detective who doesn't play by the rules. This fucking woman in a dominatrix suit beats up and strangles a guard and throws a throwing star at one and shoots 2 guards. Which, trust me, that sounds fun. But that sounds better than what the movie really is. If it sounds shit, it is shit. If it sounds better, if I make it sound good, I apologize. Then he has this pentagram and puts the dead guards in there as an offering. And the gist of the story is that I guess after the first film, the lead guy from the first film somehow made a twin who's like a dark version of himself or something like that, like Faust, and she wants the dark version there, and she used to know the lead guy and she hates his guts, so she wants to fuck the other guy, and the other guy needs a jewel, and she has the jewel, and she stupidly walks in the pentagram, and like before anything, the guy said, "No, not in the pentagram," and the jewel's gone. You must give me the jewel again. I'm like, if I want to see something about jewels, I'll watch Wishmaster. And then I guess somehow that accidentally summons these 2 fucking guys in shitty suits. Again, one of them's Tony Cox. Their mouths don't even fucking move. It's like, hey guys, how's it going? Where are we here? We're not in Oz anymore. Which, yeah, that's one of the dialogue. And they're actually, even though they're from hell, and even though they're, I guess, ghoulies, whatever the fuck, they're actually good guys. At one point, they even save a woman from being mugged, and then she's like, oh, I'm going to give you guys a treat. And one of them looks at the camera and blinks, and when he blinks, like these boing sounds, like boing, 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 boing. Surprised, considering Jim Wynorski went on to do shit like the Blair Witch Project, I'm surprised he didn't show a threesome. Titties hanging off and all. Actually, I don't even remember much titties of any sort in this flick. Which, that's a thumbs down for that. And it's like Jim Wynorski, they're trying to make a goofy, maybe they're trying to do a goofy comedy stuff, not to take seriously, but it's one of those things when you do it and it's annoying. The lead guy, cop, now is in the store and face up with this guy with a shotgun. And he's trying to talk to his partner. I think the partner is a guy, the actor's name is Bobby DiCicco. And he's like, oh, call? For? Back? Sky? What does that mean, back sky? Oh, the cloud? McCloud? Who's McCloud? And, oh, backup. It's just really silly, stupid dialogue, bullshit. And it's one of those things where they're being over the top. So the guy has a double barrel shotgun, but yet he shoots like 13 times without reloading. And I'm like, if I want to watch that, I'll watch John Woo movies for that shit, not wannabe motherfuckers. And but mostly he shoots the guys like clean up on aisle 4. I'm like, bullshit. I'll watch Stone Cold with Brian Bosworth for that shit. Fuck off. I don't care for the lead guy. I don't care for his character. He's not likable. The Jonathan Graves character, I don't care for him at all. I thought the acting I thought was crap. I thought the lead guy was crap. I thought he was crap in the first movie. I think he's even more crap in this movie. And his character sucks. Um, the Alexandria, who's in the dominatrix outfit, Barbara Alyn Woods, who I guess was on TV's One Tree Hill. She looks sexy. We don't see tits, and she acts like shit. Goofy, over-the-top humor. For example, let's be in the sewers and let's have these people try to be Ralph and Ed Norton from The Honeymooners. And a guy doing his best Art Carney impression. And they both get killed by Alexandria. And then from time to time it cuts from footage from the first movie. Great, it's cutting footage from another movie I don't fucking like. And so it could point out, see, there's ghoulies there in that stock footage from the first movie. And these fucking, I just call them fucking trolls, are sneaking around out of this warehouse in boxes, you know, with silly sound effects. And the other lead character is the cop superior, who's an ex-girlfriend. These two trolls try to, I guess they're supposed to be the ghoulies. What the fuck? These two fuckers get into the lead cop's car and accidentally shoot his shotgun and run away. And then the cop like draws his gun in the convenience store, and it results in another little shootout because the owner of the store thinks he's a crook. You have this one woman who's like his current girlfriend who takes his fucking jewel necklace for herself. The lead guy dreams of more scenes from the first one, which I'm like, great. Reliving the shitty first one. Can you have like dreams of the second Ghoulies? Because that's like my favorite of the films. 4 films. Can you dream up the scene in Ghoulies 2 in the amusement park? Can you do that? I like this one woman who's working with the bad guys, and I guess she fucked over the deal, and the car is driving by itself. And I'm like, wait a minute, this seems like it went up in a budget. And I should have known because it was from another fucking movie called 976 Evil 2. Where the car is being alive and going through this car stuff, and there's an explosion. I'm like, no wonder, it's from another fucking movie. And again, these ghoulies are good guys, and then, like I said, you get the scene where they knock out a drunk guy, trying to mug this woman, and I got a treat for you. One looks at the camera, boing boing sounds every time he blinks. The lead guy finds his partner, Bobby DiCicco, at this warehouse. And if it seems like I'm going all over the place, this fucking movie does the same thing too. So it's not that I'm missing a lot of shit. Alexandra tries to get the partner to fight the lead guy. The lead guy, he accidentally is in the pentagram and shoots white laser beams that send the guy just to the other side. He's like, whoops. These trolls, ghoulies, are in the cop's apartment. One's looking at a nudie magazine. The other gets a piece of chicken. Yes, it is Tony Cox that gets the piece of chicken. And that definitely is a scene where you can see the skin around their eyes. It's like even these they look like fucking dog shit. I know people make fun of the way the ghoulies look, but At least I think they're decent looking puppets, especially in the second film. I think they're pretty decent looking for a low budget film. And they get chased off by the dominatrix girl who's there, and there's more talking. The lead and the ex-girl slash superior chase off against the dom girl. And the jokes are like there's another people in another car, and they throw a used condom out, and it hits the ex-girl friend, the superior, in the face. He's like, ooh, and throws it out. That's what this movie is. It's a fucking used condom that should be thrown the fuck out. A little black magic, a little black leather, and a lot of black humor. Yeah, you know what's also black? Bile can be fucking black. Shit can be fucking black. That's when you're really like at death's door, knocking on death's door. There's this fucking movie on the other side. Goddamn fucking thing, man. There's even the scene at the end where a fucking person has a fucking sumo wrestler in a fucking leash and fights the lead guy. And the lead guy doesn't do anything at the end. He gets possessed like a fucking idiot. And the ghoulies come in to steal his jewel. And the fucking the ex-girlfriend, the superior, uses the jewel and shoots white laser beams at the dominatrix and sucks her into this portal. It looks like it costs $2 fucking. And then she's like, "Come back to me, Jonathan." And then Jonathan and his cop partner, they come out. I'm like, well, this guy is our lead guy. He didn't do shit. He did nothing. He got his stupid ass possessed. And then it ends with the two ghoulie motherfuckers saying, "So long, folks. Look for us for the sequel, Ghoulies 4, Part 2. Which, thank fucking God they never made that. This movie's annoying. This movie's not funny. This movie's irritating. This movie sucks. Yes, when you call your film fucking Ghoulies, I think people will not mind having fucking Ghoulies in the fucking movie called Ghoulies. So the first film fucking sucks. But yeah, the Ghoulies are in it at least for 3 minutes, but the first movie still fucking sucks. This is even worse because you have the only Ghoulies is in fucking flashbacks to the first movie. You have two shitty costumes put on two little people. You have shitty attempts at humor that will not make a fucking baby laugh. Maybe make the baby fucking fart and shit in its diapers, but not fucking laugh. Make me have a fucking headache. You got fucking cheap jack horse shit. The fucking whole film looked like it cost $75. Half that went to eating at fucking McDonald's or some shit. Nothing fucking happens. Nothing exciting. Nothing fun. Nothing gory. Hell, this film, I don't even know what it's rated. It might as well be rated P fucking G. What, because one throwing star hits a guy in the head at the I watched fucking American Ninja for that shit. Or Friday the 13th Part 6. Or a number of other fucking good movies for that. Shitty humor, like one person getting hit by a used condom. Or a fucking sumo wrestler on a leash in a shitty fight. Or these troll-like motherfuckers sneaking out in boxes with silly, goofy Saturday morning sound effects. And then the fact it links up to the first movie, yeah, that's the kicker. Both movies that I fucking hate, and they're the ones that are linked together. Ghoulies 2 and 3 I like. Ghoulies 1 and 4 can suck my fucking dick. And yeah, if you don't have a shitty movie like this, I'm glad there's no more Ghoulies movies. So, I got nothing else to say because the movie ain't much of shit.